Okay, so this is going to be a continuation of the reading for earth signs. What should earth signs expect during the Sagittarius season? Oh. And we are going to start with the Taurus. Let's just shuffle a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ace of Swords is coming towards Taurus during Sagittarius season. Interesting. Let's get a few more cards. What is this about? Ooh, Eight of Wands. Movement forward. Where is Taurus moving? We have also King of Wands. And let's get one more card. And we have Two of Swords. Okay. So during the Sagittarius season, Taurus is definitely coming to terms with something, with the choice that they are trying to make, standing their ground, trying to be confident in their decision-making skills, trying to choose the right path, wanting to pursue something here that is right for you, wanting to pursue something here that you feel like is aligning with your values and morals and what it is that you actually deeply desire from within. And it looks like you are going to be offered some kind of choice perhaps, or you have been feeling like there is a choice to make for quite a long time now. So looks like you are going to make this choice during the Sagittarius season, because the Two of Swords are going to become one. But maybe again for some of you, you thought that the choice has already been made, but then you're going to be presented another option or another perspective. Let's check with more cards. This is interesting. What is this in regards to? Could be in regards to your career or work. Maybe some of you here work in entertainment or something to do with sales, marketing, or traveling, and perhaps you will be given some kind of a choice that you would need to make during this Sagittarius season. So that's why you're trying to figure out, maybe physically relocating somewhere, like for a promotion or new office being open, something like that. Let's see, let's have 4 more cards. So we have Three of Swords. We have Knight of Pentacles. We have Seven of Swords. And we have Four of Swords. Interesting. So many swords in your reading. So what I'm getting from this, for one, is that in terms of like relationships, during the Sagittarius season, it looks like maybe you have recently been single, and you just got out of a relationship and you feel like you want to perhaps start dating again, but at the same time maybe you should take a bit of a longer break, trying to rest, trying to not necessarily date, but just maybe you can still talk to people, but don't make any kind of decisions yet, because you could be a little bit too closed off here, and maybe there's it has something to do with this person who could be this King of Wands energy. So this could be someone from the past who hasn't been necessarily maybe loyal to you, with the Seven of Swords here also. So maybe you felt like that person has been dishonest, and that's why Ace of Swords was your first card, because you have gained some kind of clarity in regards to that relationship. Maybe at the same time, you feel like that person has been playing some kind of mind games with you, so you decided that that's not something that you're going to stand for. And on the one hand, you want a very fast movement forward with the Eight of Wands, but you have to be cautious and take it slow with the Knight of Pentacles here, because if you want something to last, which you know, technically you are an earth sign, so you are all about the value and, you know, what the investment is going to bring towards you, right? So I think that here you have to be cautious in terms of what it is you're actually investing into. Don't be too afraid to take longer, to take some time, because maybe you feel like you have already invested quite a lot of time here, but for whatever reason it's just not really working out. And at the same time, you feel like there should be progress, there should be movement forward, but it's taking too long, and you are not sure if it's even arriving. But if you do get a Knight of Pentacles, that means that it's arriving rather slowly but steadily. So it's like a tale of a tortoise and a hare, where the tortoise actually ends up winning. So you don't have to worry about it taking quite a long time to arrive, because at the end of the day it's going to arrive, and it's going to be something that's worth waiting for, whatever it is here. I do feel like it's more relationship related. I'm also getting that someone could be like wanting to take relationship to the next level, like let's say wanting to get engaged, but that's not what you received from that relationship, so you decided to end it. And so maybe that in a way would bring your partner back, if it's meant to be. It's just going to take some time for them to actually make a move here, if that's what you still want with that person. And if not, I think that you should really focus on just resting and not trying to force things here, because maybe the energy isn't exactly right just yet, from what I can tell, to pursue anything, you know, anything new necessarily. Okay, I actually want to take 4 more of these cards, because I feel like that's a bit of a short message for you. So let's ask a bit more. So what should Taurus expect from the Sagittarius season? Yeah, so you should expect movement forward, the Chariot. You could be dealing with Cancer, but the Chariot oftentimes speaks about finding that balance and then taking a swift action and moving forward. So definitely it looks like you should expect to be to get ready for moving forward. Again, this could be literally relocating and moving to another place or destination here. However, what I'm getting here is that at the end of the day, during the Sagittarius season, you are going to gain that inner strength and rebalance yourself to move forward towards what it is that you want to gain here. What else? We have High Priestess. Yeah, so as long as you are listening to your intuition, as long as you are not just solely relying on your Swords energy here, so as long as you are not just draining your mental energy and trying to brainstorm all of the possible options. You it looks like are going to get far. Also, the High Priestess is signifying Pisces, so Cancer, Pisces could be significant here, and King of Wands is typically Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy. So take what resonates, but basically High Priestess with the Chariot here speaks of taking action, however intuitively feeling your own way and feeling what's right for you. So once you feel like you are actually ready, whatever that looks like for you, maybe money is important here, because Knight of Pentacles is here also, right? So maybe you feel like you need a little bit more money to actually move to another state or country. Maybe you feel like you need more time to date. Maybe you have come to a realization with the Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Chariot that you would very much like to move forward, but at the same time at the at the right time. And yeah, maybe you don't like admitting to yourself that it's going to take longer than what you originally expected, even though Taurus typically is quite a patient sign, but you also can be pretty persistent with what it is that you want. Yeah, my nose is itching now, so I guess that's true. So perhaps try not to force something here, try not to rush it. If it's going to work out, it will, and if not, you at the very least have tried, and maybe you should refocus your energy to something else, something that you feel like is going to bring you more happiness and return on your investment here. Okay, 2 more cards for Taurus. So we have Two of Pentacles. Again, just like the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles speaks of choice, but Two of Pentacles has to do more with investing, right? So just like I was saying, trying to figure out where it is that you actually want to invest, what's going to bring in that return. And with the Two of Pentacles, you also got a Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups usually is some kind of confusion, illusion, not really knowing what's in each of the cups, even though you can clearly tell what's in it, right? So it does seem like here, whatever it is that you are really preoccupying your mental energy with during the Sagittarius season, your advice is to move forward, listening to your own intuition, trying to figure out what the best investment would be, what would bring you the most return on investment, not really trying to rush yourself, not really trying to push yourself too much into it, taking rest, taking some time for yourself, especially if you are coming out of a relationship, and just being honest with yourself, because there is some clarity that's coming your way. So whatever it is that you have been having questions about, you're going to receive that clarity. At the same time, just don't try to force it too much. Okay, and then we're going to get to close out your short, sweet little reading here. We are going to get 4 more cards from another deck. So you get 10 of Cups, you get the Emperor, could be Aries energy. You You get the Hanged Man, could be Pisces energy. You get one last card. And you get Page of Pentacles. Okay, so with this energy, your general advice for the Sagittarius season would be to not try to control what it is that is out of your control, and trying to focus on the present, trying to focus on staying happy in the moment, trying to focus on what it is that you already have, because a Page of Pentacles speaks of having little, but a pentacle is the most tangible and valuable element, even though, you know, I don't want to obviously discriminate any other element, but at the same time, what I'm trying to say here is that you already have the knowledge and the wisdom to make the right choice and to make the right move. You have to really listen to your own intuition here. Maybe you are going to, with the Ace of Swords and with the Hanged Man, maybe you are going to look at things from a different perspective during this Sagittarius season. Maybe there is something that you haven't quite exactly been noticing or paying attention to. And so with the Emperor also here, you need to be more structured, and you need to be more careful with what you choose your next move to be here, because the Emperor is a great strategist as well. But overall, it looks like you are going to come out on top, and you're still going to be happy, and you still are going to be cheerful, and just as long as you don't stay too stagnant and you just appreciate what you already have and think wisely and listen to your intuition, looks like you're going to be fine. So that is it for right now for the Taurus during the Sagittarius season. So thank you for watching, and we are going to move towards Virgo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I might have forgotten to mention, you obviously are free to check out your different placements, so not just sun sign, but your moon sign or any other placement that you think is going to be useful. Okay, so Virgo during Sagittarius season. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So you get Ace of Cups. So there is new beginning. There is new emotional beginning. So you are investing into something or someone. You are passionate about it. You are curious about it. You want to find out more. You have been focusing more on your own self, on self-care, on self-love, and you are trying to figure out what this new beginning is going to bring towards you. So let's see what this is about. Oh. Oh, we have the Chariot. So this is also Cancer card. But Chariot is movement forward. As you can see, she here or they here are sitting on a bike, being ready, wand in their hand, ready to take action, ready to move forward. So you definitely are receiving this new beginning, whatever it means to you, probably in love, because it's the Ace of Cups, and you are willing and ready to move forward. You are very excited. Like I said, you are curious, you want to find out more, and you are trying to understand what it's going to bring you. So again, King of Swords here could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But King of Swords here speaks of not so fast. So there is something maybe that you're not quite seeing about the situation. There is something that you have to pay attention towards. Maybe you are also over analyzing, because you know how they say that Virgos are the most air sign out of the earth signs. So you also are ruled by Mercury, right? So you have this air quality about you where you can sometimes focus too much on a specific thing and you start overthinking. So perhaps here you are asked to be a little bit more analytical and a little bit more logical and clear with what it is that you're thinking, because what you're thinking about you are bringing energy towards, and that is multiplying. And also I'm noticing here the butterflies. So with the butterflies, it's always a transformation and change, growth and metamorphosis. So perhaps you are really growing into this new version of yourself. Maybe this is really a new beginning in love for you. And yet you are really overthinking this. Or for some of you, it could be that this is with this air sign person, or you have strong air elements in your chart as well. But regardless, this has to do more with you really trying to not like put one step at a time and not be too cautious, but not be too forceful. So there is like this a little dance, a little balance going on here. Yeah, and with the Chariot, you see how there is black and white, so duality. So yeah, there is this balancing act happening during the Sagittarius season for you, because you really are trying to figure out what the best next move is. And I think you really are preoccupied with how to receive what it is that you want in the form that you want, if that makes sense. So let's say if we're talking about relationship, you don't want just any kind of relationship, you want very specific. You have like a list of qualities, or you have like a list of how you want to be treated, or some kind of pros and cons list. I'm seeing someone who's like really trying to, if that makes sense, like organize their love life. And if you are dating, you are being very selective with the King of Swords here. Like you literally are not taking any prisoners, and you are being very very logical in how you pursue relationships in this Sagittarius season. And you also got two cards that flipped. You have Eight of Wands and you have the Empress. So Eight of Wands speaks of also again movement forward with the Chariot here. So only re-emphasizing that you are passionate about it. Maybe you are talking to people. Empress also could be Taurus or Libra. So with the King of Swords and the Empress, you could be talking to Libra. Maybe you're connecting with someone with the strong Libra placements. But if that doesn't resonate, this could be you trying to choose someone who you see potentially being your life partner with, because the Empress is the most selective feminine energy, and the only match for the Empress is obviously the Emperor, meaning not everyone would do. And just like I was saying, being very selective in terms of who it is that you choose to even communicate with here with the Eight of Wands. And you see how I was just talking talking about previously her sitting on the bike, and now she is riding this bike and she is going somewhere and pretty fast. You can see the air or the water here. So she's speeding up to this new beginning. So I guess just a word of caution here. Don't maybe don't what am I trying to say? Don't rush into it. Maybe advice here is to be more like the Empress, who sits on the throne and allows to be pursued. So maybe here you have to see how all of this energy here is sitting, and although there is movement here with the Chariot and Eight of Wands, it's still movement, but you are sitting on the throne and you are waiting. So perhaps the advice for you is not to be the one who moves, but to be the one who allows people to move towards you. So you don't have to pursue, you have to be the Empress, you have to allow them to pursue you, and you have to allow yourself to receive attention and gifts and dates and whatever it is that you are looking for here, because clearly it looks like you are looking for the Ace of Cups, you know, that holy grail type of a partnership or relationship here, not just about, you know, any kind of person that you are meeting. Okay, let's get 4 more cards. Yeah, so like I was saying, so here I feel like Libra energy definitely is significant. So maybe you are Virgo on the Libra cusp also, or like I said, maybe you could have strong Venus influence in your natal chart, or maybe you're just, you know, ready for love here also. Okay, let's see. We need 4 cards for Virgo in Sagittarius season. So we have Judgment, we have Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands, oh, we have the Emperor. So we do have Empress and the Emperor. Okay, and Emperor is Aries energy. And one more. Oh. And we have Queen of Swords. Interesting, because we also had King of Swords. So it does look like there is potential in this Sagittarius season for you, if you are looking for a relationship, to actually find someone who is worth your time and worth your attention. However, this person has to be, like I said, the one who comes to you. So Emperor is the one who pursues the Empress, and even though the Emperor is the one who also sits on the throne, he is the active masculine energy. So even if you are a male watching this, whoever pursues you would be in a more obviously masculine energy if you allow to be pursued, if you allow yourself to be pursued, because then you automatically are in the feminine energy, right? So the caution here is just to make sure that if passion is not what you want, if you want something more stable, just be mindful and be critical of the quality of people that are coming your way, because you don't want to get too overwhelmed, too stressed, or too tired, and actually miss the opportunity with someone who could be your perfect match here. You have to again continue to be critical, maybe not too overcritical and cutting with the Queen of Swords here, but still you have to be very selective, because maybe in the past you may not have had the best experiences when it comes to love, but at the same time you have to stay optimistic, and you have to allow yourself to be pursued, especially if you're feminine energy. Okay, just split the deck on the Empress here. Yeah, so just embrace your, oh, see, Queen of Swords also. So embrace your feminine energies during the Sagittarius season, and don't be afraid to allow yourself to be taken care of, because also Virgos usually are the ones who are taking care of others, right? Because Virgo symbolizes almost like a mother who's taking care of her children, of the house, of her husband, of everything and of everyone, right? So you also want to make sure you allow yourself to be taken care of as well, because that's important for the balance in the relationship. Okay, let's get 4 more cards to close your reading here. So we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. Cards for Virgos. 3 more cards. We have 3 of Swords. We have 10 of Wands. And the last card. We got 2, so we have a Knight of Cups and we have 4 of Cups. Yeah, so I think this here just summarizes what I was talking about previously, in terms of make sure that you really do know what it is that you want. If you have the list, like I mentioned, or whatever standards that you have that your partner should be following, because it does look like here that this set of cards tells us a story of you feeling somewhat overwhelmed and maybe even stressed. Maybe you have been wanting to be in a relationship for some time now, and perhaps in the past you have been overburdened with the relationships or experiences that you have been having, and you weren't exactly getting the kind of commitment that you wanted from that investment or investments. And maybe here you even had someone who came to you apologizing and perhaps extending the cup once again, but you chose to refuse it because you realized that that person wasn't worth the investment and the effort, and you are waiting on the Ace of Cups, so on the ultimate relationship, however that looks like for you, which looks like something more committed, something more stable. And there is potential here in the Sagittarius season to receive it, to allow yourself to receive it. If you are actively dating people, just remember not to stress over that too much. Remember to still be logical, reasonable, using your best analytical skills and energy, not to overthink, but to plan better, to ask the right questions. to try to date the right type of people for you, right? Because Queen of Swords, King of Swords are a couple, Empress, Emperor are a couple. So there is possibility that you are gonna get the kind of person you want. But if they're Knight of Rods here or Knight of Wands, which is, you know, exciting, flirty, passionate in and out, and kind of very fiery energy, or if they are Knight of Cups, which is, you know, someone who could be unsure about their feelings, but at the same time they tell you that you are the one for them, and then they confuse you emotionally and bring you turmoil and blah blah blah. So maybe avoid those kinds of people, and just focus on yourself with the Empress, with the Emperor. You know, organize yourself, organize your time better, know who you are giving your time to in terms of dating. Yeah, so sorry if this reading is a little bit too relationships oriented, but that's the energy I was getting for you. And if that's the case for you, I wish you genuinely, I wish you good luck with that, because I know it must not be easy for you, especially as a Virgo, because you guys usually have high standards, as you should, and you know, you deserve the best with the Empress here. And I hope you find it, and I hope it finds you, and I hope you allow yourself to receive it. So good luck with that. Okay, and we're going to move to Capricorn right now. Okay, what should Capricorns expect from Sagittarius season? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I knew it. As I was shuffling the cards, I could feel like this very focused energy, and there is definitely determination and focus on something that you want to, again, receive an investment on. And Ace of Pentacles is that perhaps I'm also seeing like a loan being approved, or mortgage being approved. There is a pretty big investment here, starting your business, maybe needing people to invest into your business because you have, let's say, a great idea, but you need to support it here as well. So there is definitely Capricorns seem to be more focused on investments, and it's coming towards you during the Sagittarius season. So let's get 3 more cards here. Oh, and we did get 3 more cards. Okay, so we have the World, and then we got Knight of Cups, and we got King of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, so very straightforward message I'm getting. So for you Capricorns, you are, or you have been for quite a long time, quite focused on your passion in terms of business. So there is something you really wanted to do, and you wanted to create it, to actually make it tangible. So bring your ideas out of the ethers into to ground them into this physical reality, right? So you had maybe even been like approached by other people to get into their business ideas and to get you to invest into them, but even though it was quite tempting for you, you chose to stand your ground and still pursue what it is that you wanted to do here. And so you are getting this new beginning, because one cycle has closed with the World and another is opening with the Eight of Pentacles. So again, work is important here, very work focused, but with the Ace of Pentacles. So you definitely are like, I'm hearing, being approved. So there is something that you want to achieve, to get done. See, and here we also get Ace of Pentacles. It's like a divine offer being granted to you, and here you have it. You have the King of Pentacles is holding the pentacle. So whatever this is for you, this is very important for you, and this is something you've been waiting for a long time. I'm also here in education, so this could be like working towards your degree, working towards your career goals as well, because this like ribbon here also sees like graduation. So maybe you are graduating, and then there is a party where you are drinking, and you are going to meet someone, like a networking event, and you're going to meet someone who can help you with your business idea. If you are a student, you are a very bright student and very pregnant with ideas, and you want to make sure that you birth them, right? So like, see, even here she kind of looks like she's a little pregnant. No, maybe just me, but you definitely want to bring whatever it is that you have in your mind, in your subconscious, in your conscious. You want to bring it into reality here. So very much focused on tangible physical efforts, and very much focused on career and ambitions, and achieving your goals here. I don't think you really are focusing on love as much in the Sagittarius season. I just see someone who's very ambitious and wants to pursue their career and business investments goals here. Yeah, I'm also getting that you could be like leaving whatever is not serving you behind. During the season, you could be leaving maybe jobs, people's, places, things, whatever it is that you just like done with it, you're fed up with it. You like, I feel like it's hard for you to get mad or angry at something, but I feel like you are mad or angry at yourself for not doing something sooner here, because Pentacles is very like is the kind of energy that takes the longest. So maybe you wanted something to happen faster with like the Ace of not the Ace but Knight of Cups, how she's holding the cup, because water energy is more fluid and it's more it's a bit more fast than the Pentacles energy, because it's so stable and grounded and you have to wait on it, right? But at the same time, I feel also like you're very fixed on this idea that you have on this business, career, education. Like, even if other people are telling you that's not something you're supposed to be doing, that's not what you want for yourself, blah blah blah. Maybe I'm also getting someone like for example, someone could be from a community or society where, let's say, if you're a woman, you're told oh, women are not supposed to be like that, or oh, women are not supposed to want those kinds of things, or oh, women are not supposed to be ambitious, or oh, you're supposed to want to sit at home with kids and cook for your husband or something. So I'm also getting someone here who's very stubborn and still decides to push through the obstacles and get their own way. And very passionate about what it is that they actually want to achieve here. And let's see what else for Capricorns during Sagittarius season. We have Two of Pentacles. See, so there's Ace of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. So this tells me that this idea of yours that you have been pregnant with, perhaps it really did take you quite a long time, and it did take you a lot of planning to get it set into motion, but you're very much fixated on it as well, because the world here is always supported with the fixed signs, right? So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So fixed signs tend to be quite stubborn in regards to what it is that they want. So that's also what I'm getting for you, like energetically, that it doesn't matter that it's going to take me longer, it doesn't matter that it's going to maybe require me to invest more money into it or more time into it. You really know what you want here, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and we have a Four of Cups, and with the Four of Cups we got also Five of Cups. Okay, let's get 2 more cards here. Yeah, and we did get 2 cards. So we have Queen of Swords and we have 10 of Wands. So I do feel like, first of all, as I was saying, like you already had a lot of other ideas, and you already could have been approached by other people with either like job offers or partnership request, or like during a networking event, like when you were graduating or something like that. You could have been approached by someone here who, well, I'm not saying they tried to scam you, but like they were trying to give you much less than what it is that you deserved, because you realized that if you were to agree to that, you would have been really overworked and underpaid, and you would be unfulfilled, you would be unhappy, and you had to basically, like with the Queen of Swords here and the 10 of Wands, you had to cut that energy out. You had to release the burdens. You had to stand your ground in terms of what it is that you want for yourself. And that has been a very helpful energy for you, or is going to be present here during Sagittarius season if you are working to, let's say, like internship, or after graduating, or work, or again maybe there is like a side hustle business. I'm seeing someone like a small business, you know, like you're doing like body butters or lip glosses or lashes, stickers. I'm also seeing like unicorn and ponies, and they look like stickers for planners or something. I don't know what that's about, but maybe here you also have been like, as you were, let's say, studying, as you were a student, you were working on something on the side, and it didn't really take off back then because you couldn't give it your full attention and energy, and you were overburdened with the 10 of Wands. But that was quite stressful for you and was unfulfilling, because you realized that there was something. Also, I'm getting sorry if I'm like not saying as presented as focused as I can, but I'm just getting messages too fast. So I'm also getting someone who, let's say, like you have been studying, you already given it a lot of years, and you realized that that's not what you want to do. So you had to be honest with yourself, because with the Ace of Pentacles also and Two of Pentacles, you realized you already given it a lot of your money, but that's not what you want. Like, for example, you know how people work really hard to get into like coveted professions or careers, like lawyer, doctor, you know, engineer or something like that, that in a lot of societies is like very high regard, coveted career, right? And let's say you felt like your family maybe wanted that for you, and you decided to actually do it to satisfy them, but at the same time you weren't satisfied here as well. So as you have graduated here, you decided that you're going to follow your own path. And even here also, what I'm getting with the Knight of Cups, you see how she here is holding the cup, and she's kind of like contemplating, looking at it. Either she brought it with her, or she's bringing it to someone, right? And so here again we have similar energy where someone is being giving a cup or suggesting a cup here, and this person, although there are other cups available, he's looking at the cup that's being given and trying to think it through, and if that's the right cup for them. So also what I'm getting here is, like I said, cups always relates to emotional matters. So you were forced to think if what you're doing was actually making you happy, if it was fulfilling, if it was like your calling, if it was your life purpose, if it was something that was going to build legacy. Because you know, you as a Capricorn, you're very much focused on you know, like a father of the zodiac, right? So you are the patriarch, you're someone who wants to leave a mark behind here. So I feel like you were very much focused on the you know, how or what it is that you want to do, how it's going to affect perhaps even like next generations to come here, like when you have kids, like with the World and a King of Pentacles here, right? When you have kids, whether you're male, female, however you identify, if you choose to have kids, like what are you going to give them, what are you bringing towards them, right? So you also were, I feel like, focused with that. And maybe you were also doing a lot, because 10 of Wands is overwhelming, right? It's too heavy, it's too much. It's like you can still kind of carry it, but do you really want to? So there is something about choices here, and Queen of Swords is the one who makes the choice, and she cuts with the sword. She uses the sword to cut and to basically make her intentions clear. So perhaps during the Sagittarius season, you have to be clear about why you want to do what you want to do. Is it making you happy? Is it going to build a legacy that you want and leave the mark that you want on this earth? How are you going to succeed? Not if, but how, because you have to plan, right? Because you have to make some investments, ask for investments, ask for people to invest into your idea, invest time to listen to what you have to offer, things like that here also. Maybe it's a startup, it's something like related to sustainability or environment, or something that's going to affect, you know, future generations on the planet worldwide, right? So there's something pretty significant and big, so you have to plan for it well. Okay, let's get four more or four last cards here. I'm also getting I don't know if it's like relevant, but I'm seeing you know, like a flood. So here in Canada, in BC, we had a flood, and I remember watching a video like in recommended flood prevention techniques or something like that. So I don't know if that's relevant, but that's what I'm seeing. And also see here, it kind of looks like something has been destroyed. Well, technically this usually is like cups being spilled, right? But I don't know why here I'm seeing it as kind of like a flood or something flooded, or also flood is like overwhelming emotions, if we're talking metaphorically, right? So flood is like too emotional. So maybe make sure that you know, you are being more reasonable also with the Queen of Swords here. If, let's say, something that you want doesn't work out the first time, you know, try again, but don't be as like emotionally dependent on the result. Okay, so let's get four last cards here. So we have the Devil. The Devil is actually your card, so it's Capricorn. Let's get three more cards. We have Four of Swords. We have the World reversed. We had the World upright. We have the World reversed. And one last card. And we have two. We have Four of Cups and we have Ten of Wands. Interesting. You already had Four of Cups and Ten of Wands. Yeah, so as I was saying, first of all, you got three cards that you already have had here, right? So you got the World but reversed, we got Four of Cups, and we have Ten of Wands again. So what that is telling me that you really may want to relax with the Four of Swords here also, and the Devil, because maybe you really are obsessing over it a little too much. Maybe you really are overthinking it a little too much. You have to be okay with letting go of some things. You have to be okay with the rejection, with people saying no to your idea, with them not giving you money for your startup or whatever this is. You have to realize that it's going to take some time and work, and it's not even that much about motivation, it's about discipline as well, which I mean, I'm sure you already know about that. And looks like during the Sagittarius season, you definitely will be coming into your power, because the Devil, although, you know, obviously, like, a lot of people don't really like the card and what it means, but it really does represent in tarot Capricorn energies. And so with that comes some maybe, like I was saying, obsessive energy, maybe a bit of fears, maybe a little bit of like some toxic patterns here that maybe you have already noticed within yourself that you could work on while you're trying to gather your thoughts. Maybe there's also something about, I'm seeing public speaking and presenting, so maybe for you to get the grant or the money that you want, maybe you need to work a little bit on presenting your idea here also, because it may take you a bit longer than what you originally wanted or expected for your idea to like blow up. Yeah, but you are on the right track, so all the luck for you. And let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much. And on this note, I'm going to close out the reading for the earth signs, and wishing luck to everyone. Thank you.